All right, hi everybody. Just before midnight on this Friday night, and I wanted to give you an update on what to anticipate through the rest of the overnight hours. As again, we've been tracking storms throughout the night, and especially north and west of the city. There was a watch out for some of the counties locally, but now as we approach midnight, all those counties are out of that watch. So no more watch locally. We are going to have some showers and storms overnight moving on through, but right now they don't appear to be severe, though we'll keep an eye on that. But I want to get you just caught up, just a brief update here, just so you'll know what to anticipate through the rest of the overnight, and especially for the start of Saturday. All right, so let me show you first of all, again, if you're watching me on one of my pages here, whether you're watching on Facebook, Instagram, on X, or on my YouTube channel, join and subscribe for the other channels, because we've been doing live streaming, storm tracking for many, many years. Some of you may not know if I have those channels, and some of you may be new to live streaming. Well, we've had a channel for quite a while, and so just sign up for those, like, subscribe, and join along, especially on some of these updates that I do outside of newscasts, because we all know active weather happens even whether you have a newscast or not. So again, the watch is now expired, so that's all still active to our north and east, but locally in our viewing area, no more watch. That's good news. We like that. All right, so pass on some good news heading into the overnight hours. Now, we're not totally done with storms. Locally at the moment, not a whole lot going on. We've had some spotty development here and there over the past hour. Walker, Catoosa, Whitfield, a few brief showers moved by. Nothing big, but some showers still going on to our west. Let me blow up the screen here. What I mean by that is just enlarge the radar so you can see that a little bit better. We're still seeing some showers and storms back here. South Metro, Nashville, toward Franklin, near Murfreesboro, back down to Columbia. All right, that is one area that we're watching, but it's not severe. And storms that were strong near Crossville have moved out. So we'll go back here to Middle Tennessee, where, again, this is right in advance of the main front. There are showers and storms popping up here, but there have not been many advisories. A lot of these have kind of, kind of weakened a bit. So they are allowed with rain and lightning, and some redeveloping here and some outflow. These are moving or marching toward the east, kind of an east-northeasterly fashion. So we are going to get some showers and some thunder over the next couple of hours, say, if we're approaching midnight, after 2 a.m., 2, 3 a.m. and beyond. But right now, not, for the most part, they probably will stay below severe levels unless things drastically change. And if they do, we'll have an update. But for right now, there's been no other expansions on the watch, as they're allowing that to expire a bit. And all these have stayed below severe levels. So that's been a good thing. But nevertheless, we're watching the main cold front still off to our north and west. It is right there. And so that eventually could allow for another line of showers and storms to arrive first thing Saturday morning. So here's the latest high-res model outlook through 1 a.m. Now, again, it's going to show you around 1 a.m. approximately what we're seeing to the west kind of moving in. So we're going to have some spotty showers and storms locally. So there may be some claps of thunder waking you up. But right now, the severe threat remains on the low side, although we'll continue to watch that. So from, say, 1 to 2 and 3, we'll see some of those kind of moving on by. So it's kind of hinting at and seeing some of that development that's still going on to our west as some of that moves on by. So we'll continue to watch that cautiously, but there's not been any advisories farther back to the west unless things drastically change. So there'll be kind of a lull in activity 3 to 6 a.m. And then around 6 to 7, we'll keep an eye on this activity in advance and right along the main front. So the start of Saturday, sunrise and on 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. could get a little more active with showers and storms coming in. So into 7 to 9 a.m. Bill Race will be here for Good Morning Chattanooga 6 a.m., 8 a.m. and beyond if needed. So I still think from 9 to 11 o'clock, still pretty active here locally. Once you get toward lunchtime Saturday, all this starts to move out and things just dramatically improve later on into the afternoon. So it's not going to be an all-day thing. It's the first half of Saturday, drier later in the day. In fact, later on in the day, our future track shows temperatures easing back to the 60s and 70s. And then you look at Sunday morning, look at that. Yeah, 50s, even some 40s on the plateau. Beautiful weather coming up Sunday. A lot of sunshine Sunday and temperatures back in the 70s for highs. Some of the mountaintops may stay mainly in the 60s. So things are looking better for Sunday. So again, here's what we're watching for the next few hours. The watch has expired. All of our local counties have been taken out. So as of midnight, approaching now midnight Eastern time on the early Saturday morning, that watch is expired. The main thing we're going to watch the next couple of hours, the showers and storms lining up just to our west, up toward Murfreesboro to Nashville. Rain and lightning, though, again, no advisories or warnings along that, but it does notice the development does extend down here to the south and west towards Florence, Pulaski, Columbia, and all of that's going to make its way farther off in an easterly direction. So we're going to get some rain, some thunder moving on by on a scattered basis through the rest of the overnight hours. But again, I think after that, the main chance will be heading on toward the start of Saturday morning. So we'll keep an eye on that once Saturday morning rolls on around. And that'll be with the main front itself starting to move in. And the front itself is still lining up back here to the north and west. And once it moves on by, that's the thing that's going to improve during the day tomorrow. So that's an update for now. That's what we're watching for the next several hours. So again, we'll have another update if needed. If not, be sure to join meteorologist Bill Race at 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. on Saturday morning. He'll also have updates if needed on a streaming basis, also on our social media channels as well. But I wanted to give you an update before we, kind of headed through midnight to let you know what's happening now that watch has been expired and allowed to the end. Okay? So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll keep you updated as needed through the early morning hours. Have a great weekend, and especially enjoy your Sunday after a kind of a rainy, stormy start to Saturday. Take care, everybody.